afternoon, everybody. We're going to get started here. Welcome to Waffle. I'm Tony Johnson, the high school principal, and we're here today to honor our heroes, our veterans, to remember their achievements, their courage, and their dedication, and to say thank you for their sacrifices. Thinking of the veterans who have joined us in the group today, and those are here only in spirit, a person can't help but feel awed by the enormity of what we encounter. We stand in the midst of patriots and the family and friends of those who have nobly served. The service members we honor today come from all walks of life, but they share several fundamental qualities. They possess courage, pride, determination, selflessness, dedication to duty, and integrity. All these qualities needed to serve a cause larger than oneself. Millions of Americans have fought and died in battlefields here and abroad to defend our freedoms and our way of life. Today, our troops continue to make the ultimate sacrifices. And even as we lose troops, more Americans step up and forward say, I'm ready to serve. They follow in the footsteps of generations of fine Americans. To all our veterans across our town, our state, and our country, I would like to say thank you. And now, the presentation of colors by the Wapello VFW.
Most colors. Return.
I think we did really good. Like, I think this is like impressive. Nice job, you guys. Top girl.
Don't break your arm.
We should turn the eagle around.
Freedom to me is the right to be myself. A veteran to me is helping give us freedom. Freedom to me is being able to go places.
A veteran to me is someone who went with honor in their life.
Veteran to me is a hero. Veteran to me is someone who gave my family and I freedom.
Veteran to me means someone who served for our country and gave us freedom. Thank you to all of our veterans.
A veteran to me is somebody who risked their lives for me and others to have freedom. Freedom to me is pursuing my dreams. Freedom to me is saying and doing what you want to do.
Freedom to me is being myself.
To me is being able to travel wherever I want to go.
At this time, I would like to honor our service members. If you served in any of the branches of U.S. military, please stand as I read your name. Greg Kinsey, Army. Woody Ross, Marines. Owen Heisman, Navy. Kyle Bailey, Marines. Bill Dunham, Air Force. Joseph Fry, Army. Danny Rodriguez, Army. Larry Davidson, Army. Ken Campbell, Marines. Missy Rambo, Navy. Kara Miller, Army. Mr. Gary Marcourt, Army. I'm sure there are others who I have missed. Please let us know who you are by a raised hand so we can recognize you.
Nice.
Sir? Name and branch?
Joe Klein, Marine Corps.
Dave Jason, U.S. Navy.
Mike Herman, Army.
Glenn Miller, Army.
Thank you all for your service and for the sacrifices you have made to serve our country. We appreciate you.
We had some microphone problems, so we're going to wing this and do the best we can on. We're also missing a student, so.
Why we did. Thank you all for joining us on this Veterans Day as we come together to honor those who have served and sacrificed for our nation. Today, we remember the courage, strength, and dedication of our veterans. This is a day of remembrance, of respect, and above all, of gratitude. We remember those who served, who fought, who lived, and some who gave the ultimate sacrifice.
I was 18 when I first put on the uniform. I had no idea what the future held. There was pride, yes, but also fear, and the unknown.
What made you do it? I've always wondered what would make a young person leave their home, their family, to go so far away, not knowing if they would come back.
It wasn't a decision, it was a calling. When your country needs you, you answer. You don't think about yourself. You think about those you love, those you want to protect. You go because it is right.
I've read stories, seen photos, but it's hard to imagine what it's like, the intensity, the danger, the bonds you form.
The bonds are stronger than anything you can imagine. We're a family, even now. We serve together, we lean on each other in ways that are hard to explain. And no matter what happened, we were never alone.
Do you ever think it was terrifying? What it would be like if he didn't come back? I mean, wasn't it terrifying?
Every day, but we didn't let the fear stop us. We learned to push it aside, to focus on the mission. Because there are people back home who believe in you, who need you to be brave.
I think of those who came back and those who didn't. Each has
Each one has a story, and all deserve our respect and our gratitude. For those who didn't come back, we owe them a debt we can never repay.
Veterans come from all walks of life, from every corner of our country. They are fathers and mothers, sons and daughters. They are the teachers, the doctors, the workers, and the dreamers, and they all carry the weight of their service.
It's not easy coming back. You feel different and changed. The things you've seen and done, they stay with you. But you also carry a sense of pride, knowing you've done something meaningful, something bigger than yourself.
But we didn't do it alone. We had families who stood by us, who endured sleepless nights, who worried and prayed and hoped. They're as much a part of our journey as we are.
And for that, we thank you for the sacrifices you made and continue to make to show us courage, resilience, and hope. We are better because of you.
I'm inspired by you. You make me want to do something bigger, something that helps others. I know now that freedom isn't free. It's something you earned for us.
We are a grateful nation, standing here today because of those who have given their all. We honor not only the fallen, but also the living, those who served and those who wait. Today, we salute you, our veterans.
Letters from the battlefield and back. For our families, letters were the only connection to loved ones who fought on distant shores. They waited, hearts heavy, for any word, any news.
Dear Mom, I'm writing to you from a place that's far from home, but your love feels close by. Each night I think about you and Dad, about the old porch swing, about home. I know you're worried, but remember, I am not alone. I have my brothers here with me.
Dear son, every night I pray for your safety. Your father and I keep the porch light on, hoping it will guide you back home. Stay strong, my dear. We are so proud of you.
I remember when he left, my big brother. He promised he'd come back. Now every time I see the flag, I see him. I see his bravery and his kindness, the way he looked after me. I keep his letters by my bedside. They're my way to hold on to.
To my wife, there's so much I want to tell you, but can't find the words. Out here, every day is a test. We push forward, remembering why we're here. I miss you, I miss home, but know that this is where I need to be. Keep the faith moving.
My love, every day I wait, just hoping for news of you. I wear your dog tags and pray they bring you back safe. Our home is ready, waiting for your return.
I was there too. We healed when we could, comforted when we couldn't. The battlefield was like another world, but we did our part. The soldiers would look at us, eyes searching for a friend, and sometimes that's all we could get.
War affects everyone. Soldiers, nurses, families. They each carry the weight in different ways, unified by the bomb.
Today, we remember those who didn't come back. Their legacy lives on, and we stand here to honor them.
They were more than soldiers. They were sons and daughters, fathers and mothers.
They were brothers and sisters, friends and neighbors.
They were love stories, family stories, all intertwined with the story of this country.
Today we thank them all. We remember, we honor, we salute. Thank you, veterans. I'm honored to stand here today not as just a retired Army nurse, but as someone deeply grateful to have served alongside the most incredible people. Serving changed me in so many ways, and it reminds me of the strength we all have within us.
You remind us of the humanity and courage within each uniform.
Veterans Day, as many of you know, began as Armistice Day in 1919, marking the end of World War I. It became a time not only to remember those who served in that war, but to honor all veterans. This day gives us a chance to pause and reflect on the sacrifices made for our freedoms. It's an essential reminder of our past and the debt we owe to those who defended our way of life.
Today, I remember my husband, not only as a soldier, but as the love of my life. His dedication to our country inspired everyone around him, and he would be so moved to see all of you here today.
We are reminded of the families who also sacrificed much.
It's an honor to be here, to speak not only on behalf of my fellow service members, but to connect with all of you guys. Serving today, we face different challenges, from the psychological impact of combat to the transition back to civilian life. Veterans Day brings us together and reminds us we're not alone in our experiences. We need each other, veterans and civilians alike, to build a stronger, more unified nation.
My work with veterans has shown me resilience and strength in ways I never imagined. I volunteer to give back, but really, I've received so much more than I could ever give. Each veteran I've worked with has taught me about courage, about hope, and about finding a way forward no matter the struggle.
Volunteers like you remind us of the power of community.
As a young veteran, the transition from active duty to civilian life is something I'm still navigating. Veterans Day is a powerful reminder that our service never really ends. It lives on in our memories, in our communities, and in each other. Today I stand with every veteran honoring those who came before and those still serving.
To those who served, to those who sacrificed, to those who gave all they had. Your stories, your memories, and your strength are what makes this day so important. As we leave here today, let us remember that honoring our veterans doesn't end with this program. It's something we can carry with us every day. Don't forget to thank the veterans in your life.
We thank you for your service.
Thank you for our sacrifice. We will always remember. Happy Veterans Day.
Appreciate the pump up there. Feels good. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Staff Sergeant Zach Moore. I've got 13 and a half years of service in the United States Army and counting. I'm a two-time combat veteran, husband of Mrs. Orr, and father to Bryce, Peyton, and Paxton. Today, we're here to celebrate Veterans Day, a day where we honor those who have served in the military to protect and defend our country. I'm proud to stand before you as a veteran, someone who has had the privilege of wearing the uniform and serving alongside many brave men and women. Since I've been in the military, I've learned a lot about bravery, sacrifice, and service. I want to take a few minutes to share some of those lessons with you today, and I hope that you'll carry them with you. First, let's talk about bravery. When you think of bravery, you might imagine a soldier like me on a battlefield in Afghanistan. But bravery can show up in many ways. For veterans, it means being willing to go into situations that are scary or difficult because we know it's important to protect others. Sometimes bravery is just doing the right thing, even when it's hard. And that's something we can all practice, whether you're a soldier, a student, or a teacher. Next is sacrifice. Veterans make sacrifices when they leave their families, their homes, and their communities to serve. Sometimes we're far away from the people that we love, and we miss important moments like holidays, birthdays, and sometimes even the births of our children. We make these sacrifices because we believe in something bigger than ourselves, the freedom and safety of our country. When you think of a veteran, remember that they've given up something to keep you safe. But most importantly, veterans understand the meaning of service. Service means putting others before yourself, and that's the heart of what it means to be in the military. We serve because we care about protecting our country, helping those in need, and making the world a safer place. You do not have to wear a uniform to serve. You can serve others in everyday life by being kind, helping a friend, and standing up for what's right. As you go through your day, and as you think about Veterans Day, I encourage you to remember these lessons: bravery, sacrifice, and service. These are things that you can practice in your own lives, no matter how old you are or what you choose to do in the future. Finally, I want to say thank you to all of you. Your support means a lot to veterans like me. When you take the time to remember and honor those who've served, it reminds us why we do what we do. So today, let's honor all of our veterans, those who have served in the past and those who are serving now, by remembering the values that make them heroes. Thank you.
If you all can please stand for the removal of the colors.
Retreat colors. March.
Okay, thank you for attending our program today. Students, when you are exiting the gym, make sure that you take the time and thank a veteran as we leave the gym. The students in the middle school, high school, you are going back to 7th period. Have a great day, everyone.